Our world is older and stranger than we can imagine. Across history, humanity has witnessed events, discoveries, and disappearances that simply do not fit into any scientific framework. Tonight, we explore 60 mysteries that remain unsolved, enigmas that challenge everything we think we know. Prepare yourself. Some of these mysteries are ancient, some are new, and some are still happening. The 60 Unsolved Facts. Fact 1: The vanished into civilization. Millions disappeared without war, famine, or disease. Their cities remain perfectly planned. Their fate does not. Fact 2: The Pacific Blue sound in 1997 louder than any animal on Earth. Origin and known depth terrifying. Fact 3: The Beckley Teeps impossible builders. Created 12,000 years ago with advanced stonework long before farming existed. Fact 4: The lost colony of Roanoke. 115 people vanished, leaving only one carved word, Croatoan. Fact 5: A global ghost ship. Ships found drifting intact, food prepared, lights on. Crew missing. Fact 6: The sudden end of pyramid construction. Egypt mastered megalithic engineering, then abandoned it overnight. Fact 7: The singing megaliths of Peru. Ancient stone mounds vibrate at perfect frequencies when stepped on. Fact 8: Mexico's zone of silence. Radio dies, compasses spin, and meteorites fall with abnormal frequency. Fact 9: Japan's vanishing taxi. Passengers, drivers pick up silent riders who disappear mid-route after disasters. Fact 10: The WOW signal. A 72-second transmission from deep space, never repeated. Fact 11: The moving stones of Death Valley. Rocks slide across the ground leaving tracks, no observers, no explanation. Fact 12: India's sky mirrors ancient polished stones reflecting the sky like glass. Fact 13: The psychological pull of Aokigahara. Visitors report an emotional calling from the forest. Fact 14: Enormous footprints in the Himalayas, too large and too spaced apart for any known species. Fact 15: The disappearance of flight star Tiger. A plane vanished in perfect weather, no debris ever found. Fact 16: Norway's Hestelin lights, floating orbs that change direction and color without pattern. Fact 17: Japan's underwater circles, geometric patterns on the seafloor with unknown origins. Fact 18: Bermuda's spinning instruments, compasses, and clocks malfunction without magnetic interference. Fact 19: Locked room vanishings. People disappear from sealed rooms with no exits. Fact 20: China's red-haired mummies, bodies with European features thousands of years before known contact. Fact 21: Crying statues worldwide. Figures weep water, oil, or blood. Some cases defy chemical testing. Fact 22: The missing Dogo civilization. A powerful African society disappeared without war or famine. Fact 23: Thailand's Naga fireballs. Orbs of fire rise yearly from a river with no physical source. Fact 24: The Ica Stones mystery. Engravings depict dinosaurs, surgeries, and machines. Fact 25: Britain's phantom black cats. Hundreds report panther-like creatures with no biological match. Fact 26: Verified near-death memories. Patients recall events while brain dead that later prove accurate. Fact 27: Singing sand dunes. Desert sands emit musical tones like deep organs. Fact 28: Atlantic computer. An ancient device 1,500 years ahead of its time. Fact 29: Submerged cities across the world. Structures under the ocean older than recorded history. Fact 30: A crying baby mountain. Thousands heard infant cries in a remote valley, no source found. Fact 31: Costa Rica's perfect stone spheres. Giant balls carved with modern-level precision. Fact 32: A desert whisper phenomenon. Human-like voices heard in empty deserts at night. Fact 33: The Tunguska explosion. Largest blast on record, yet no crater or meteor fragments. Fact 34: Norway's dead water effect. Boats stop midstream as if pulled underwater by an invisible force. Fact 35: Easter Island's walking statues. Locals claim the mummy moved upright on their own. Fact 36: Ancient astronaut carvings. Figures wearing helmets and tubes appear in unrelated cultures. Fact 37: U.S. National Park disappearances. People vanish without tracks, clothing, or remains. Fact 38: Children with reincarnation memories. Names, towns, and deaths described, later verified. FACT 39 Giant skeletons that disappeared. Reports of enormous human remains vanished shortly after discovery. Fact 40 The house no one can live in. Every resident leaves within a week. Reporting identical nightmares. Fact 41 Honduras rain of fish live. Fish fall from the sky annually in the same village. Fact 42 Ghost lights of the marshlands. Floating lights lure travelers deeper into dangerous swamps. Fact 43 Out-of-place artifacts, tools, and items appear in rock layers millions of years old. FACT 44 Warm winter mountains. Some peaks emit heat strong enough to melt snow in sub-zero weather. Fact 45 Undocumented ancient animals. Texts describe species no biologist can identify. FACT 46 Inconsistent Atlantis accounts. Civilizations with no contact describe the same sunken city. Fact 47 Of the lost Inca gold. Hundreds of tons of treasure vanished as if swallowed by the earth. FACT 48 The news anchor who vanished. A TV presenter disappeared between broadcasts. Footage withheld. Fact 49 Earthquake voices. Metallic screams heard before quakes across several countries. Fact 50 The Yonaguni underwater pyramid. Perfect right angles and steps under the sea, natural or engineered. FACT 51 Hoya forest time distortions. Phones show different years and times inside the forest. FACT 52 The global hum. A low-frequency sound heard by thousands. Microphones record nothing. FACT 53 Drone blackout zones. Drones shut down mid-flight in specific areas, even military ones. FACT 54 Ancient tools in coal, metal hammers and carvings found in 300-million-year-old rock. Fact 55 Animals appearing in sealed rooms. Species materialize inside locked buildings without any entrance. FACT 56 Breathing stones. Rocks that expand and contract rhythmically throughout the year. Fact 57 Ancient super tunnels. Massive tunnel systems run under continents, older than known civilizations. Fact 58 The Joita ghost ship. Crew vanished though tea on the table was still warm. FACT 59 Underground cries in India. Thousands heard screaming under the earth for months. FACT 60 Documented glowing humans. Medical records describe people emitting blue light with no source. The deeper we look into our world, the more we realize how little we truly understand. Some mysteries fade with time. Others grow stronger. And many will never reveal their answers. But one thing is certain, the unexplained is everywhere, even closer than we think. Which fact shocked you the most? Tell me and I'll create 60 more.